What if you are actually genius, but just not aware of it? Howard Gardner, an American developmental psychologist, described that there are 9 different types of intelligence: naturalist, musical, logical, mathematical, extensional, interpersonal, body kinesthetic, linguistic, intrapersonal, spatial. Mozart and Einstein were 2 very different people, but both were regarded as genius because of their excellence in their respective fields. No matter which field or profession you are in, there are certain behavioral traits that are common in all people who are smarter than average. Here are 9 unexpected signs that prove that you are a genius. Number 1. Do you worry a lot? People who overthink and worry a lot are more imaginative and creative. Adam Perkins, personal expert from King's College London, explains high scorers of neuroticism have a highly active imagination which acts as a built-in threat generator. Overthinking and worry comes from your innate ability to imagine vividly, so next time you catch yourself overthinking, try utilizing your creative imagination to find out solutions. Number 2. Do you talk to yourself more often? Intelligent people have very hyperactive brains. They are often caught in their own ideas and philosophies. Talking to yourself reduces stress, provides a cognitive boost, and brings more clarity and focus to your life. Steve Hawking once said, "Quiet people have the loudest mind." So next time you catch yourself talking in your head, don't worry. It's just one of the weird signs that you are a genius. Number 3. Do you get curious about everything? Are you always interested in the hows and whys behind everything? Do you find yourself asking a lot of questions, reading a lot, and observing everything with curiosity to learn? Then you are smarter than the average. Intelligent people are highly curious and have a childlike zeal to learn and consume new information. Even Albert Einstein mentioned, "I am not intelligent, I am only passionately curious." Number 4. Do you forget where you kept your phone or keys? Scattered-brained people are basically genius, according to psychology, and are concerned to finding the mystical meaning behind things. Their mind is occupied with thinking about a number of things at a time, and therefore they can be absent-minded sometimes and forget about basic things like where they kept their phone or keys. Number 5. Are you lazy about fashion? If you are a genius, you want to spend your time and thinking abilities on bigger issues than fashion. That's why the likes of Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg are known for wearing the same color t-shirt every day. Number 6. Do you read constantly? Do you enjoy reading constantly? Great! Because intelligent people are obsessed with it. They love learning about how things work and expanding their horizons. There are 2 types of reading geniuses. The polymaths, who tend to read on any topics that they can get their hands on. This is what the likes of Elon Musk are. The singularly focused, who tends to read on particular topics according to their area of expertise. So if you have a love relation with books and reading, you are a genius. Number 7. Do you enjoy pushing boundaries and challenging yourself? The brain is the 6th organ for a genius. They like to constantly engage in activities to better their minds, whether it is reading, Sudoku, or crossword puzzles. They constantly push themselves out of their comfort zones and expand their horizons. Number 8. Do you suffer from social anxiety? People who have IQ are constantly engaging in analyzing their surroundings, reflecting on what it is happening around them, forming correlations. No wonder they get anxious in social environments. Studies show that highly intelligent people are also highly sensitive to stimuli and get anxious in social setups. Number 9. Do you struggle with addiction issues? There is a long list of creative artists, singers, musicians, actors, scientists, and creative geniuses who have struggled with addictions, whether it is their nullness or desire to experiment to get into a creative zone. Highly intelligent people are at high risk of indulging in self-sabotaging, addictive behavior. Obviously, this is a completely unhealthy thing, and if you are a creative genius, then you have to be extra cautious to stand guard against these tendencies.